pretty shoes, me and you, kicking up rocks, laughing, stealing your sunglasses, sunny skies in our eyes, see where this road's leading, taking it so easy. I can feel it, you can feel it too. I can feel it, you can feel it. This is the start of something. Baby, you ain't seen nothing.
Hey everybody, hi, it's Gretchen. Surprise, surprise, I am here up at Fort Worden. I'm sitting downstairs in the downstairs living room of this big place that the 13 of us have rented this. And my retreat lasts another day, so I'm hoping that this records okay for you guys and that we can put this up as a premiere and that you're patient with me. But I didn't want you to miss a story. So I went through and I went back, and because I am on really limited Wi-Fi and upload, and I can only do it during certain parts of the day that I think it's strong enough, unless I head into town maybe. So I thought I would try this here, record this, and see what happens. So I chose a story tonight from Jory John and Pete Oswald, the last one in this series of books that we have had about the couch potato and the bad seed and the good egg. Actually, there's another egg one that I haven't read yet, but this one is called The Smart Cookie. And I really like the message in this one. You know, we all have our smarts in different ways and in different talents, and we need to remember that. So hang on, let me make sure my microphone's not getting bugabooed by anything. And we're going to go to the story. So welcome to Story and Art. For all my community, I appreciate you being here tonight for this premiere and for listening to the story. And this is a fun one. I think you'll enjoy it. And again, the recording is what it is. If you can hear it, that's what I really want to make sure. And the other part, fingers crossed. I'm having a great time, you guys, though. But I will be back tomorrow night. So anyway, for right now, here is the Smart Cookie, which if this works, I'm feeling like a pretty smart cookie, just saying. It's not the easiest thing. So, but it's fun. It's fun to take a challenge on. Here I'm going babbling. Challenges, greet them with open arms, not with absolute trepidation, but greet them with open arms and a sense of excitement. And boy, it makes it a whole lot easier. All right, here we go with the Smart Cookie. If I can get there. There. Oh, yep. Yay, the Smart Cookie. Fortunately, I had my iPad with me and had this book ready, and I have my computer, and I'm thinking eCamm is gonna pull it off for me, maybe because I'm recording in eCamm on this. So here we go, the Smart Cookie. Oops, there goes my mom again. There we go. She keeps coming in. By Jory John and Pete Oswald. Look at that little eyeballs down there and the eyelashes and all the ideas and the things. All that should give you a hint about the kind of smarts. And a little high five over here. Oh my gosh. The Smart Cookie. Greetings. I am a cookie. I live in a bakery on a street corner near a river. Come on in. Welcome to our little community. It's a warm and supportive place to spend some time. Pretty fantastic, eh? Sounds like our community. These days, life is sweet, but my journey wasn't always a cakewalk. When I was younger, I couldn't have imagined fitting in here. For a long time, I didn't feel comfortable speaking up or sharing my ideas. I didn't feel like a smart cookie. I wanted to be a cookie who knew all the answers, a cookie who felt confident in a group, a cookie who said, aha, when solving a puzzle. Like this, aha! Looking back, I had some trouble in my early days. I went to school in a gingerbread house. Our teacher, Ms. Biscotti, was kind and patient. When I arrived each morning, she waved at me and smiled. But I didn't get the best grades. And I never raised my hand because I couldn't think of the answers as fast as the others. And I was the last to finish most tests. Oh. It wasn't because I didn't care, and it wasn't because I didn't try. Sometimes I'd get distracted and mess up, even though I knew the material. Those were the most frustrating moments of all. Once I misspelled the word dough. It was rough. Another time I added when I meant subtract. Occasionally we have a lesson where I had absolutely no idea what was happening. I just couldn't keep up. I imagined that my desk was a raft and that I was completely lost at sea because that's what it felt like. At night, I slept in a cookie jar. I had about 6 dozen roommates. Move! You move! No, you move! No, you move! No, you move! I'd stay awake and stare out the window and worry. Oh. And it went this way, day after day after day. But then something happened that changed everything. It all started with a homework assignment. Ms. Biscotti requested our attention one afternoon. Tonight, I would like you to create something completely original, she announced. It could be anything you want. Please bring it to class tomorrow. Hint, hint. That was it. There were no further instructions. Ms. Biscotti winked at me as I gathered my belongings. I felt like I had 1,000,000 butterflies in my stomach. Create anything? Something original? Due tomorrow? Ooh. When I got home, I immediately went to work. At first, I tried a cooking project. The results were half-baked. Next, I tried to hammer and nail something. It splintered immediately. Then I tried making a sculpture. It was a complete bust. I wondered if I was about to fail yet another assignment. I was stuck. I stared out the window and I watched the rain hit the river. There was something mesmerizing about the water, about how it moved in such a chaotic way, swirling around and around, yet ultimately figuring out exactly where it needed to go. Aha! Suddenly I had an idea. I decided to write something original. A poem. I came up with a title based on how I'd been feeling. My Crummy Days. After that, the rest of it all seemed to fall into place. I wrote and I wrote. I lost track of time. An hour went by in a flash. Aha! I said when I was finished. I couldn't sleep that night, but it wasn't because I was worried. It was because I was excited. I felt like I'd really accomplished something. I felt smart. The following day, Ms. Biscotti asked for volunteers to share what we'd created. One kid showed off his original frosting art. Another kid revealed her sprinkle distribution machine. It was neat seeing how everyone was good at each different things. Huh. Finally, Ms. Biscotti turned to me. Would you like to share anything? She asked. No. Gulp. I gulped. I thought it'd probably crumble under the pressure. But I made my way to the front of the classroom. I noticed my hands were shaking and my mouth went dry. This poem is called My Crummy Days, I said, my voice cracking. And then I read it aloud. As I spoke, I noticed some kids nodding at certain lines. Other kids laughed at parts that were supposed to be funny. As I built toward the finale, I felt myself becoming more confident and animated. And in the end, everybody clapped and cheered. I promise you this, I'll never, ever forget it. Ms. Biscotti was beaming. No one but you could have written that poem, she said. It was completely original. Aha! I had done it. I'd created something and shared it with the world. Well, my world at least. The rest of the day was a blur. By recess, I was already planning my next poem. I would call it My Sweet Morning. Aha! I thought when I came up with the title. Later that afternoon, Ms. Biscotti handed me a note. It said that I should keep on writing no matter what. That meant so much to me. School was a bit different after that. I wasn't so scared to raise my hand or ask a question or share my work. Sure, some things still don't come as easily for me as they do for others. But now I know that you can be smart in many different ways. You don't have to have the great answers to every question or suddenly be great at everything all at once. You just need a chance to try all kinds of things, to find out who you are and what you'd like to do. As for me, I learned that I can write and I can think up great ideas, and I've found plenty of other things I'm good at too. I no longer feel lost at sea. It's more like floating down a river. And the best part is, there's always more to learn. Because we're all smart cookies. Aha! And that is the smart cookie. And we've done the bad seed, the good egg, the cool bean, the couch potato. We haven't done the great eggscape yet. I'll have to grab that one for us one time. But that was the smart cookie. Oh my goodness. I like, again, this guy, his creative, the art is so much fun. Plus, I always love the end papers of this. Well, you guys, I'm going to leave it at that. Today is the 14th. It's my granddaughter Rory's first birthday. So I think I'm going to record a little something for her and send it off to her. But for you guys, I just wanted to be here to give you a story because you're all smart cookies and you all do such wonderful things. And I think for our next art, whatever, next thing you send me something original. Okay? When I get home tomorrow, which probably will be a little bit later than I expect, I have a story picked out. And so I don't know if I'll have an opening video to it, so we just might hop on in. I have a story picked out. But send me, I'll pull through the emails and the messages that you've sent of different things, and I'll see how many I can get pulled in. But your original piece I'll show those again probably on Sunday or Monday. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow, but for now, thanks so much for being here, for being part of Story and Art, and for coming to the premieres. And for these past, this will be 3 nights in a row that I've had done premieres, and I'm just having a great time at this retreat. I can recommend it to anybody to get away for a little bit, to do some things a little different. So I did a silk painting class last night. Everybody's up there painting and doing all kinds of different kinds of art. One lady's weaving, and you can probably hear them in the background, but that's the way this goes. So thanks for coming on this journey with me, and for coming to Story and Art tonight. And until next time, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around you. And the first place you'll find it is if you go look in the mirror, and aha, it'll be right there.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feeling alright, we won't go home, we would just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless.